Hi, I'm Donna. Welcome to my channel. So this week in class we've been having a lot of fun using these small Pilates balls. Yeah, they are meant to be like this. They are slightly partially deflated. They're so handy, you can take them with you wherever you go. So there's just a small stopper. You can let the air out. You can pack them in your suitcase when you go away on holiday. I always do. Anyway, we've been working out with them in class this week, having lots of fun, been challenging my clients, and I thought that you might enjoy a challenge at home. So if you have one of these small balls, get it out the cupboard and come and join me on your mat. If you don't have one of these balls, maybe you have a small football that you can use at home. Just grab something of a similar size. You're going to come and sit down on your mat. Or on your carpet, on your towel. Okay, you're going to have a little wriggle on your sit bones. Make sure that your weight is evenly distributed. Then you're going to grab your ball. The ball is going to go in between your knees. You're going to gently squeeze the ball. You're going to make sure that your feet are hip distance apart. The ball is there to help with the alignment of your legs. Make sure that they're staying hip distance apart. But when you're squeezing on it, it's engaging your inner thighs and it's also helping to engage your pelvic floor, which is always a winner. Okay, you're going to try and start with that neutral spine. So lengthening through your spine. We're going to bring your arms to a horizontal position. Shoulders are down and relax. You're going to take an inhale. You're going to tuck your pelvis and curve your spine, keeping your shoulders over your hips. This is our C curve. We're going to roll back. With an exhale, we're going to maintain our C curve. We're going to hold it. Now you're going to lift one leg, extend the leg, and lift the opposite arm up, lower down. And again, opposite side. And again. And again. Well done. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, and as you exhale, you're going to roll up, come back to neutral spine. We're going to do that again. So inhale, come into your C curve. Exhale, roll back. Maintain your C curve. Keep pulling in here. Navel in towards your spine. Now you can, of course, begin with the legs. So extending alternate legs. And then when you feel like you have more control, when you feel stronger, you can add in the opposite arm and the opposite leg. So you're working very much at your own pace. You do as many repetitions as you feel comfortable with, as you feel you have control with. Okay, you're going to do just one more on in each side. Take an inhale, exhale, and you're going to roll all the way up. Again, well done, fantastic effort. So, do that one more time. Inhale, come into your C curve, exhale, and roll back here. Okay. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So you're trying to keep your torso as still and stable as possible. The movement's coming from the shoulder. It's coming from the hip. It's here that all the hard work is happening. It's your core that's stabilizing you. Well done. One more on each side. Take an inhale, exhale, and roll all the way up for me and relax your shoulders. Well done. Okay. So we're going to place this small ball now behind your back. So it's going to go behind your tailbone here. You're going to tuck it in, okay? You're going to come back into your C curve and you're going to slowly roll back. You're going to breathe out as you roll back. So we're maintaining the C curve, you're still engaging your core. Shoulders are down and relaxed. We're going to lift one leg, lower the leg back down, and lift the opposite leg. So the movement's coming from the hip joint. So you've got some support there with the small ball behind your back. Well done. One more on each side. Then we're going to lift your right leg again. We're going to hold here. We're going to lift the arm, opposite arm, circle it round. We're going to bring the foot down. Lift the opposite leg, sweep the arm up, circle the arm around, bring the leg down. One more on each side. So I'm lifting my right leg and circling my left arm around, bringing it back to the start position. Down it comes. One more. Lifting the left leg. Right arm goes round, sweeps round. Bring the leg down. Take an inhale, exhale, and roll up. Well done. The ball's going to go back between your knees. Okay. You're going to walk your hands down on the mat here so that you're coming onto your elbows. Now you're going to think about engaging through your center. We're going to keep your chest lifted here. You're going to walk your feet in. Okay, you're going to bring your knees up to double knee fold, chest stays lifted. Okay, and we're going to come into our hip roll. So you're going to roll your knees down to one side. Your left hip's going to lift as your knees go to the right. You're going to exhale, bring the knees back into the center. And then you're going to rotate the other way. So as my knees are going to the left now, my right hip is lifting. I'm going to exhale, bring the knees back into the center and switch sides. So I'm trying to keep my chest lifted, my core's engaged, well done. So this is all about control, so don't rush this exercise. So you're taking the knees as low as you can, whilst maintaining that stability. Well done. Good, so you're going to inhale, roll the knees down to the side. Exhale, bring the knees back into the center. Just one more to each side, don't let your chest drop. Well done. And last one, this feels good. It's a really lovely exercise. I can feel the oblique muscles on the side of my waist working. I'm going to bring my feet down. Well done. I'm going to shuffle down on my mat. I'm going to slowly bring my head down onto the cushion. Don't worry if you haven't got a head cushion, because you're going to be bringing your hands behind your head. So interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head. You want your head to feel nice and supported. Bring your elbows slightly forward so they're in your peripheral vision. So I've just checked that my pelvis is in neutral. I've got a small arch in my lower back. I'm pulling my navel in and up to engage my core. And I'm going to bring my legs up to double knee fold. So my feet are connected. I'm gently squeezing on the ball. I'm going to curl up, bringing my chin towards my chest. And then I'm going to inhale, lower my feet down. Exhale, draw my knees in towards my chest, getting lots of flexion in the hip joint. Then I'm going to open out through my hip. And then again, lots of flexion as you draw the knees in. So I inhale and exhale. So you don't have to get the feet all the way down to the floor. So you're opening out through the hip as much as you can, whilst maintaining a neutral pelvis. So you don't want to feel any pressure in your lower back or feel an arch in your lower back. So just work with your own body. So over time you'll get stronger, you'll get more control and more mobility. Well done. Just one more like this. And draw the knees in and bring your head back down onto the mat. Good. Well done. So I'm going to take my ball now. I'm going to roll over onto my side, come up to a seated position, and I'm going to place the ball underneath my feet. Okay. So the ball's going to go underneath my feet. The soles of my feet are on top of the ball. And then again, I'm going to bring myself down with control onto the mat. Okay. So some of you might be familiar with an exercise called 100. This is a little adaptation on a traditional 100 exercise. So the ball's in nice and close towards my bottom. I've got lots of flexion at my knee and my hip joints. Core's engaged, arms are down by my side. I am going to curl up. Bring your chin towards your chest, head and shoulders are lifted. I'm going to beat my arms to the count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to roll the ball, extend my legs, and I'm going to sweep my arms overhead, bringing my head and shoulders onto the mat, keeping my rib cage nice and soft. I'm going to exhale, rolling up again, so curling up, head and shoulders off the mat. I'm going to beat my arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again. Extend the arms, take the arms overhead. Well done, and curling up, rib cage is soft. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthening. This feels like a really lovely stretch. And then you curl up, chin towards your chest, and you can feel your abdominal muscles, feel your core working. Well done. So you can speed this up. You can do this faster. You can do it slower. You can do as many repetitions as you feel able to do. Well done. So every time you extend your arms, you're going to check that your rib cage isn't flaring here, that you are softening here and your core is engaged. Keep going. Keep going whilst I chat away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're just going to do one more here. Are you ready? We're going to curl up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And extend. Well done. You're going to take your feet off the ball. You're going to roll over onto your side. How are we doing? Good. You're working really hard. Okay, so feet are going back on top of the ball. Okay, so you're going to have your hands behind you. Okay, they're going to be in quite, so the arms are narrow, we've not got them wide. Arms are narrow, just slightly wider than your shoulders. Okay, and you're going to walk the hands back just a few inches, so they're not too close towards your bottom. Now I want you to think about engaging your core. Okay, we are going to work your triceps. So these fabulous muscles at the back of your arms, we need to strengthen them. Okay. Here we go. So you are going to roll the ball away, extend your legs, and then you're going to bend your elbow here. You're going to take an inhale. You're going to come back up by pressing your hands into the mat, using your triceps. You're going to roll the ball back in. And again, roll the ball away. Elbows down towards the floor, and then push back up. Good. So your core, your centre is stabilising you on the ball. Well done. So I'm pulling my navel in and up. Breathe in and then breathe out. Breathe in, extend the legs, bend the elbows. Breathe out, press up. Good. So if you feel like your core is doing most of the work, try and change the focus. Try and switch so that the power, the strength is coming from your arms. It's your arms. Press your hands down into the mat to push yourself up. Well done. And just one more like this. Okay, you have one to go. What is in the ball? Okay, you're going to extend your legs, you're going to bend your elbows, and then you're going to press up to a seated position. Well done. I'm going to get my ball. Okay, and we are going to roll over. We're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. So, when we move into this position here, you're going to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. So, I always say in class, give your tail a little wag from side to side, and then just tuck and tilt your pelvis a few times. So you can find that midpoint in between the tuck and tilt. To find your neutral, engage your core. So think about pulling your navel in towards your spine, engaging through your centre, and then you want your head to be in line with your spine. Okay, so I've got my ball here. I'm going to use my ball as we go into our threading the needle exercise. It gives me a little bit more rotation. So you're going to slide your left leg along the mat, okay? You're going to press the heel down towards the bottom of the mat, so you're feeling anchored and secure. You're going to make sure your hips are still shining down. You're going to lift your right hand up, place the back of your right hand on the ball, and when you're ready, you're going to take a nice big inhale. You're going to bend your supporting elbow as you sweep your right arm behind your left arm, and then we're going to sweep round. We're going to rotate here, reaching up towards the ceiling, look up towards your hand. And again, we're going to inhale and then exhale. Rotate round. So just enjoy this lovely stretch. Think about your spine. So we're trying to mobilize your spine, trying to get as much rotation as we can. So your head rotates, your shoulder rotates, your rib cage, your spine rotates. Well done. We've got one more to go on this side. Sweep the arm through, turn the head, look up towards the ceiling. So bring that hand down onto the mat. So if you need to, shake out your wrists. It's quite heavy going on your wrist, but it's so good for your bone density, for strengthening the bones in the elbow, shoulder, wrist joint. Okay, so you're going to bring your hands back down underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. we're going to switch to the opposite side. So this time, I'm extending my right leg. I'm pressing the heel down towards the bottom of the mat. I've made sure that my hips haven't rotated, that they're still level and shining down on the mat. So this time, it's my right, no it's not, it's my left hand. I'm going to lift it off the mat. Back at the hands on the ball. So I am going to rotate here. I'm bending my supporting elbow as I reach and lengthen. And then I'm going to sweep around the opposite way, rotating my head, shoulders and spine. That feels so good. Okay, reaching and lengthening. So I never really forget about my core. I'm always thinking about engaging my core to support my spine. I'm always thinking about pulling my navel in and up, engaging through my centre. Well done. We have got 2 more to go on this side. And last one. Rotate, looking up towards the ceiling. I'm going to bring my hand down. I'm going to slide the leg in. And I'm going to shake out my hands here. Well done. Fantastic effort for today. I love using this ball. There's so many fantastic variations on traditional Pilates exercises you can do using this small piece of equipment. So I'll post another video in a few weeks' time with some more exercises and more fun for you. So subscribe to my channel and then you won't miss out on the fun. And I will see you soon.